Okay guys, quick update with Bitcoin. So in the last 4 videos, I've been preparing you for a possible scenario. I said if we get above these 3 lines, this yellow, orange, or red line, to expect a pump because we have never crossed one of these lines without getting a pump. So it was a bullish call, and ironically, I make a bullish call that plays out and I get crucified in the comment section of my last video. Well, if you don't like it, tough cookie. If you listened, you longed it, you made some money. If you didn't, well, that's on you. The point is, I said if we got above a 54K, a daily open above, that would be bullish, expect some upside. But I do believe this is going to get topped out a lot sooner than most people believe, and I believe it will be this orange ring. We're going to cover that in this video. Guys, if you want to get into leverage trading, 3 exchanges I trust and use are Bitget, BingX, and CoinCatch. Remember, CoinCatch is no KYC. All these links to sign up are pinned in the first comment description. They're giving all kinds of incentives for you to sign up. If you deposit a certain amount of money, they'll give you free money to trade with. I think CoinCatch is giving away iPhones. So again, they're all competing for your business if you want to take advantage of it. If you want to learn how to trade, this is a tutorial video I put up teaching you how to trade on Bitget. Once you can trade on one, you can trade on them all. I'll link this video now if you want to check it out. So the last 4 videos I put up, this was 13 days ago. I said this is bullish for Bitcoin, decided to short it. I made it very clear in each video that yes, while we're below this point to short it, but once we get above, that will be bullish. You can see we got rejected at that point. That was a short about a 4.5%. And 4 days ago, I put up a video saying above a specific price, Bitcoin will moon, otherwise topped out. And then the last video that I got crucified for being correct, I said, is Bitcoin about to go parabolic? And made it very clear for the past 13 days. If we get above this point, expect a pump. We got a pump. Guys, you can get access to these live charts in Discord. The link to sign up is pinned in the first comment description. Remember, if you want access to Discord, you can email me through the website. And if you want to pay with USDT, you need to email me through the website as well. So before we get into the charts, guys, I did see some comments about that I've been bearish since 16K. Look, if you wanted to buy in and hodl at the bottom of the cycle, I gave you a perfect opportunity a year ago. This was 1 year ago. I said Bitcoin could pump to 22K from here. I explain why. I will put a link up this video now if you want to check it out, but I made it very clear. Bitcoin was at $16,813. So we've never crossed one of these blue rings without getting a pump. So if you wanted to buy and hodl all the way up, or you wanted to long from this point, I gave you a perfect entry point when Bitcoin was at its lowest price. So again, don't say I've been bearish all the way down. I gave you a perfect point to go long. That's why I said Bitcoin could pump at least to 22K from that point. So as far as this current pump, again, go back and watch this previous videos. I made it very clear why if we push above this point, it'd be bullish. I'm sorry if you wanted Bitcoin to drop, but if it looks bullish, I'm going to call it as bullish. Now, some people are saying, well, what about 12K or 9K? Look, I do believe that we're going to get topped out pretty soon, and yes, I believe the markets will come down. I still think 12K to 14K is going to be in play, but it's going to take a while for that to happen. I think this is just a blow off top. Now, yeah, I did say we'd go parabolic. Again, it depends on, again, I believe that when we make contact with this orange ring, that will potentially be a top, but we won't know that until we make contact. And I do just want to go over this one more time, why I believe this is the case. Now, I've talked about this orange ring before. I said every time we cross one of these orange rings, we always get a drop, and that has been true. It was always support. Notice we hit this ring, we pushed up, it became support. We came up and tested it on the daily, and then we dropped a lot sooner for this ring back here. This is that blue ring, so every time we cross, expect a pump. And I made another video about this next blue ring. I said this could be a point too short, but once we cross it, expect a pump. You can see that played out as well. But as far as the orange ring, this orange ring here, notice just like it was support here, it became support here. We pushed up, it became resistance, all right? So what I'm saying is, I do believe this orange ring will be a top, or at least a point to take profit on your long and start looking for a short entry. Now, I did expect us. Notice when we crossed this ring, I said stay long before the orange ring, but once we cross it to go short. We did get a drop. I expected us to push up sooner on the daily, make contact with it, and potentially have a drop from there. It's taking a lot longer. Notice the pattern here. Notice that we found support on this orange ring. It became resistance. We started pushing up. But notice we topped out where these 2 rings converge. So I believe this is just an extreme version of this. So I think the absolute highest we can go will be where these 2 rings converge. I believe that when we make contact, if we got this high, which I'm not so sure that will happen, remember, the sooner we push up, I think the sooner we'll get topped out. All I was pointing out before was when we get above these three lines, go watch that previous video. I made it clear we've never crossed one of these lines without getting a pump. It looked bullish, so I had to make a bullish call. I'm sorry it was wrong. But my point is, I do believe that when we make contact with this orange ring, just like back here, yes, we could push higher, but that'll be a point to take profit on your long, or at least start looking for a point to take profit on your long. The longer it takes to hit this point, the higher that price will be. But I do believe that this area will be the top. That is where I will definitely be entering a short, expecting more downside. So again, when I say go parabolic, look guys, all I can tell you is every time we pushed above this line, we always got a pump. That's why I had to make a call that price could push up. And again, I'm sorry if you were bearish, but you know, I did give you a point to short at 53K. You could have set your stop loss below that point. So if price pushed back up, you didn't lose anything. And when the next day the candle opened at 54K, go long. But again, I do believe this orange ring will be the top, at least for this cycle. And then yes, there's people that said, well, what about 12K? Yeah, I think we're still headed down to at least 12K, 14K. That will be the support trend line on the, and again, I've covered this previous videos. Maybe the next video I'll go over that, but I do believe this will top out pretty soon. And then yes, over time we will come back down and test those lower targets before we start pushing back up again. But I just want to explain why. Again, I've already explained in the last 4 videos why I expect us to push up. But I do believe when we make contact with these rings, just like previously, this will be this is playing out just a more extreme version up here. But again, guys, I will keep you updated in Discord. You know, when we make contact with the ring, when I'm going short, but don't expect this to go too much higher, because according to these previous orange rings, we typically push up and test it on the daily. It's taking a lot longer, but when we do, this is where I'm going to take profit and start looking for my short entry to come back down, break below this point, probably hit as resistance, and start moving down for some much lower target. Guys, again, if you want to sign up, get access to Bitget, BingX, and CoinCatch. Remember, CoinCatch is the KYC. All the links to sign up are pinned in the first comment description. You learn how to trade on Bitget. Again, watch the tutorial video I put up. And if you want to get access to Discord and these live charts, the link to sign up is pinned in the first comment description. Guys, that's it. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.